Trentino Alto Adige is a region in Italy, with the capital being Trento. This region is best known for its peaks, and it borders Switzerland and Austria. The population is 1.07 million. I came to this region just recently with my family, and we found that it was actually cheaper to fly into this airport, Innsbruck, in Austria, and then we took a 1 hour and 40-minute train ride to Bolzano. The flight took 15 hours from Myrtle Beach to Innsbruck, Austria. Here's a picture of me with my siblings in the airport when we finally made it to Innsbruck, Austria. After we arrived in Innsbruck, we took the train to Bolzano, the capital city of South Tyrol. South Tyrol is different because they have 3 spoken languages there, Italian, German, and Austrian, because it is so close to the Austrian and Switzerland border. As soon as we got to Bolzano, we walked through the streets and saw the old European buildings as long as with the markets, and as you can see, they have lots of variety with foods, flowers, fruits, all kinds of things. Then we ate at this restaurant called Imbiss Campbell. This restaurant is a fusion of the German and Italian roots, and so it was really good, and they had a great variety of different types of. Luckily, when we got there, they had already started putting Christmas things, so you can see this area with the plaza is super pretty at Christmas. The next day we visited Museo Archeologico dell'Alto Adige. The most famous attraction of this museum is the Iceman. He is kept in a temperature-controlled igloo room to be cold, and whenever we were there, you can actually look in close and see the tattoos on his legs still there. After the museum, we kept doing a little bit more sightseeing. This is called the Free University of Bolzano, and it's actually Europe's first trilingual university. Students at this university can attend lectures and classes in Italian, German, and English, which is really cool. The next day we took a 30-minute train ride from Bolzano to Trento. Here you can see some of the beautiful Dolomite peaks from Trento, which we actually did a hiking excursion just to see it super up close and be there. This is one of the squares in Trento. The picture might be a little bit blurry, but you can tell that they have the towers and the beautiful European-style buildings and the cobblestone ground. Then after hiking, we were really tired, so we ate at this restaurant called Birreria Ristorante. And in the next few pictures, you'll see some of the foods that were amazing, like all Italian restaurants. This was just a simple pasta, but it was super good with the fresh pasta homemade at the restaurant and the tomato. And this was the huge meal. This was super nice, and so he actually brought this out as not even on the menu, but it was really good with all the seafood, different kinds, and the Italian pasta. And then, of course, the pasta's great, but my favorite part of Italy, worth the whole 15-hour plane ride in itself, is the tiramisu. And this was kind of a funny thing that happened. The waiter, we asked him to take our picture, the whole family, and outside in the front of the building, and he decided to take a picture of himself too. Here's another picture showing the Dolomites in Trento. This is probably the most known attraction because it is beautiful all year round. In the winter, it's great for skiing with the Alps, and as well as obviously you can see in the summer, it is still beautiful with the rolling green valleys. After spending a week in Trento and Bolzano, unfortunately it was time to go home, but it was beautiful being there and seeing all of the beautiful landscapes, restaurants, eating good food, and so we had a great time.